Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing good and taking care of yourself. Today I'll be telling you a little bit about the Arduino programming and the first program that we can make out of it. It is very easy, even you, your child or anyone at your home can do it. Today we'll see how to make an LED blink using Arduino programming. So let's see how we can do it. Okay, so I'm making the connection also on the breadboard. What we are using is we are using a breadboard, resistor, an LED, a couple of jumper wires, and a board, Arduino board. Instead of an Arduino board, I'm using an ELEGOO board. It's the same. So before we make the connections, as you can see, I've started putting the components. You can put the resistor and in the same line connect the LED as well. Okay. Be very careful while connecting the components. They are very light, so you should be extra careful so that they don't break. It's a connection that we've made. Now we'll connect the LED from the same line. To the positive side of the battery. Here positive means you can connect it to pin number 13. Okay, digital input output pins are pin number 13 to 1, as you know, and then the resistor is connected to the ground. Okay, if you can see, here are the connections. I've connected the LED to pin number 13. Above 13 also there is ground. If you want, you can connect it there, or I've just connected to the other side. Doesn't make much of a difference. Okay. Now let's transfer the program and see if the LED is blinking or not. So here I have opened the Arduino program. It's a new program. I have named it as blinking LED. If you remember, in the circuit we had connected to the LED to pin number 13 of the board, and then we had grounded it. So if you will see at your Arduino program, you will see these two functions, void setup and void loop, there are given already. So whatever we are doing, the function that we have to do, that we write in void loop area, and the variables or whatever data that we have connected at the input or the output, that we write it here inside the void setup area. And before starting the program, we create or we declare a variable. What does it mean? We have to write that at which pin is connected where. We just have to give it a name. We have to store it at a memory. In this case, we have connected the LED to pin number 13. And we have to mention the variable as an integer. So that we mention before starting the program. In our case, right now it's just one LED. In the future, it can be a couple of LEDs or a sensor or a resistor or a potentiometer, anything. So depending upon that, you have to mention the variable values before starting the program. So here let us declare it as an integer or an int. Then let's give it a variable name, say maybe LED pin for us right now, which is connected to point number 13. End it with a semicolon. And then what's the next thing that we have to do? We have to mention here for what purpose the pin is connected. Here we want the LED to blink. It's as an output that we have connected it to. So that's what we mention here. What is at the output, what is at the input, and at which pin is it there. That's it. So how do we write it? We use a standard syntax for that, which starts as pin mode. Okay, we mention the variable name here that we've created. What we have created here is LED pin, and just be very case sensitive also. It is connected at the output. Okay. That's the only thing that we have connected here. Alright, use a semicolon to end it. People always forget it, so just be careful. After writing the values of the setup function, what all functions or what all inputs and outputs have we used. After that, what function do we want the outputs or inputs to do, we write it inside the loop. As you know, for blinking an LED, we want the LED to be high for some time, and then again we want it to be low. We want it to be repeated, as you can see. The function should keep on performing itself, so that's why we write it inside the loop. Again, the standard syntax of doing that is, the syntax starts with digital write. Okay, what do we want our variable, that is LED pin, here to do? First of all, we want it to be high for some time. How do we write that? We use the function delay. Say I will keep it as 1000 nanoseconds. After glowing or after being high for some time, you can copy and paste and change again. Okay, we want the LED pin to be low. Again for a while, and then it should glow again and whatnot. Okay, this makes our program complete. Let's see if we can compile it. Let's check for errors. We have to press on compile. You can do it from here as well, the tick sign, and you can see the program is compiling. Okay, it's done compiling and we see no errors. Okay, now let's transfer the program to the Arduino board, to the connection that we have made, and let's see if our LED is blinking or not. Okay, let's try and connect the board and see what happens, if the program is working or not. Okay, oh yes, see, the LED is blinking now. That means our circuit connection was right. If in case you have any other question regarding Arduino, the programming, the board, or anything, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to help you with any kind of question. Thank you.